Greetings, my friends. I am Gilles Mansillon, artist and spiritualist. I wanted to come and say hello, wish you a good day. If you're new to the channel, I thank you for subscribing, and I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and I thank you so much for your donations. It's still very useful. The doors of the world are going to be opening, and we're going to all be free very soon, financially and psychologically. And if you want a private session, consultation, let me know. I may have to stop those very soon, but for now I can still do it. And we have to get ready for this ascension, although the great majority of people, human beings, have no clue. They have not been informed of this ascension process, of their multidimensional nature, of the eternal source and eternal destiny, the nature of their soul. And so it is. We do have to continue to keep our frequency, to raise our frequency and our faith and our trust, to make leap of faith within our consciousness, because we incarnated, for those who may believe in a reincarnation or successive paths of evolution through different physical personas and bodies throughout history. We've all chosen to create experiences outside of the divine law for so many incarnations. And so now we need to feel the pain so that we never return to it. We'll always want to stay within the divine law. And it is important to connect to our soul, our spirit, and we have guides. We can also call on the angels, the archangels, the ascended master for protection and guidance, but do not count on them for your salvation. Your salvation depends on you. For there's many distortion in some of the religious belief that just because you hold a mental thought you will find salvation. It's not like that. Everybody's got to do their own work, and it's for that we need to purify our heart. Pure heart will recognize other pure hearts. It does not mean that we will be perfect. Perfection is not expected, but we need to move towards it. And when, or that we don't do mistakes, but that means that we'll always be true to ourselves, be true to the will of God as the best we can, in all that we think, we say, and we do, and to clarify our intention to always work for the highest good of all. And when we get off track, the mirror of life will very quickly show you or tell us that in order for us to correct, not to move into blame and shame and guilt or whatever, so that we can get back on track. To know that love will, self-compassion will dissolve all pains and illusions. So it's very important to turn to gratitude, rather than to go into self-criticism. Because in the truth, there is only what comes from source is pure, it's divine, it's eternal, it's infinite. So there is really nothing. Everything that comes to the critical mind is really the obstacle to the flow of that eternal energy that comes from within and above. Whatever your inner light and your inner guidance tells you is what you must follow. If you want to find joy, freedom, and happiness, it's just like, because sometimes I receive information that may be counterintuitive, but I have to follow them. I have no choice. It's like leap of faith, trust rather than doubt, love rather than fear. Although the world will take a little bit longer, and there is all kinds of cosmic events that have been orchestrated to awaken humanity, because every soul is working towards the next level of consciousness, whether they're aware of that or not. But do not wait for any cosmic event to work on your own alignment, because ascension has to happen within our consciousness before we can ascend our physical body. So it's very important because we have a physical, a mental, an emotional, and astral body, astral spiritual body, and all those energies needs to be aligned. So continue to work on that. I just wanted to say to encourage you to trust your inner self, to trust your inner light, to trust your guidance. I'm going to pull a few cards from a few oracles. The observer of the day is reparation. There is so much to be repaired. I'm really eager to move into the balancing out of my life, physical life, because the lower mental body is here to organize the physical realm, but the higher mind, the higher self, is the manifester. So the highest wisdom is imagination. Continue to dream, to envision, to cultivate your imagination. What we need to understand is the solid foundations. We need to build those solid foundations through our value, our principle, our honesty, our truth, being true to ourselves, in order to build this new house of light. What we need to do is the tribe. We need to come together with our soul family, our tribe, those who think and think like us, who have similar vision. And the outcome will be regeneration. Every night we regenerate our body, our cellular body. All the cells within our body are being crystallized. So just continue to ask your body to regenerate, to stop aging process, and to start regenerating. I'm going to pull a card from the Akash. See what we have here. We have the healer. The healer. For healing, it's like you cannot do healing without the permission of someone, but healing means to find the healthy person within the divine energy within the person. And if the person accepts the healing, this divine energy will make this self-healing. So it's like, it doesn't mean to be perfect. It means to be whole, once again. So we're going to continue to work on the healing of the planet. Personally, I was working in Paris, and I was trying to anchor the light. I started doing that, but I couldn't. It just didn't work. The light was just reflecting me some wonderful things through all the people around me. And so the card of the day is to be spontaneous, to be like a bubble, and to act from the heart, and to be spontaneous, to create leaps of faith as much as possible, so that we don't repeat the same cycle. And for the card of the day here is isolation. We feel like isolated in the wall of ice, and so it's painful because we've been creating as old souls. We've been creating and creating and creating and creating without the consciousness. So it's not a matter of blaming ourselves because we didn't know better, but we created outside of the law. So we do have to feel a little pain, and for that we need to let go of whatever we believe to be morality. This morality is the great inquisitor. To let go of judgment onto others or ourselves, and then we'll be able to move from moment to moment, for like one moment at the time, with the complete faith in the abundance and the flow of the Creator. Well, I hope this will inspire you to move back to the 0.369. The 0 point of immobility. Meditation is very essential. We need to quiet this mind, and the mind needs to be quiet, otherwise we can't receive very much unless it's unconscious, subconscious. But the subconscious is becoming conscious and will soon be in full consciousness. There's all kinds of doorways that are ready to and open for us to move into the next step of our mission. Well, I'm going to finish with a song. It's a song about joy. It's called Joy to the World. Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine. I never understood a single word he said, but I helped him drink his wine, and he always had some mighty fine wine, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls, joy to the fishes and the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. And if I were the king of the world, tell you what I'll do. I'll throw away the cars and the bars and the walls, and I make sweet love to you, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls, joy to the fishes and the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. You know I love the ladies, love to have my fun. I'm a high life flyer and a rainbow rider and a straight shooting son of a gun, and a straight shooting son of a gun, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls, joy to the fishes and the deep blue sea, joy to you and me, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls, joy to the fishes and the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. It's about being joyful, being light. And the joy to the fishes and the deep blue sea. We're going to send our love and light to the ocean, the rivers, the trees, the minerals, the animals. All of them are always receptive to that. And we just need to weave love through all that we can, that we meet, and trust the process. Everything is orchestrated by a divine creator from supreme intelligence. And so the observer of the day is clairvoyance, to continue to look beyond the veil, beyond the surface of things. What needs to be the highest wisdom is equilibrium, always keep things in balance. What we need to understand is justice, to be fair, to be transparent, to be honest, as well as to know that divine justice will will come out at the end, and God has the last card always. So it's like, and God is truth, God is beauty, God is mercy, but He's fair also. Although he will allow all the process of free will to unfold, at the end He will show everybody the truth, whatever truth that is. And so, but be positive. Be always don't let the matrix 6 just get confused in those two powers of conflict and all that. Just be serene. What we need to do is serenity, and the outcome is a triumph. It's a great triumph, the triumph of the light, our own personal triumph as well. For it's like the planet will ascend. It is a done deal. But we do need to achieve our own alignment. So work on your alignment. It's very, very essential to be present and conscious at all moments, to be able to return to your center many times a day, just to check on it, to check on what the life is, because life changes really quickly, and on the subtle plane there is a whole flow of motion, of energy, and there's like, sometimes it's like we need to put our attention into something, sometimes we have to let it go because something else is require our energy, and our soul is doing all kinds of things up there that we are not always aware. So it's like dance with the process, and just be like a child, to let go of reality in order to be able to recreate a new reality as life unfolds. I thank you so very much. I wish you a wonderful day. I hope this message was interesting for you, and I'll talk to you later in my next video. Salam.